the snake plants, okay? I know these were on our sister station not too long ago. QVC, they went crazy for them over there. We're going nuts for them here because you get 1, 2, 3. You get all 3 of these indoor, outdoor plants. So whether you're looking to fill a corner in a room, or whether you're looking to fill an area outside, these are indoor, outdoor plants, so you can buy them now and you can plant them right away. You get a great contrast in color between the 3. You've got sort of variegations, different colors of yellow and green and deep dark green. You're getting all 3 plants, so unique. And very, very low maintenance, okay? These are tough plants. These are not ones that you're gonna screw up. You get 3 varieties. You get the, let's see, emerald, you get the Sansevieria, and you get the Laurentii, if I said those right. You get all 3. Rochelle, let's just talk, and you get real plants. These are not bulbs. You're gonna get plants in pots, and you can just pop them in and wait till you see how great they grow. I love, look at this plant. This is what you're gonna get right here. And then before long, it's gonna turn into that. Aren't they beautiful? Tell me about these, Rochelle.
These are beautiful. And either they call these, they have a lot of actual funny names. There's snake plants, there's mother-in-law tongue. That was one of my favorite ones. I don't even wanna talk about why that might be, but anyway, this is how they're gonna come, is nicely packaged here in this little plastic. You're gonna get all 3 plants. There's this one that has the yellow edges and it gets quite tall. And then there's the silvery one. I think this one's my favorite. And then there's the little rosette, which is so adorable. I actually have one right here in a pot hanging behind me in my window. The great thing about these plants is these are the plants, somebody said to me, if you're ready to become a plant nerd, this is the plant to start with. And the reason for that is because they are so easy. You can literally get started with houseplants and not feel like a failure if something goes wrong, because there is nothing that will go wrong. We have these out in California right now at one of our employees' homes, and they're baking in the sun with no water, and they're fine. I have them in this nice, like fairly bright corner, but I have another one in my living room in a very dark corner. It's been there for over a year. It's completely happy. I forget to water it constantly. It's the plant I ignore, and it still looks just like this. So for me, I do put mine out in the summer. I live up here in New England. You do have to bring them inside if you're in a place where you get frost. If you're in a place where you don't get frost, they can definitely live outside all year round. You don't want to do that, though, if they're going to get frozen, because they're not going to like that. But all plants, particularly houseplants, they do tend to like to have what I call their summer vacation out on the patio. They get a little more light. They get that natural water. They get that fresh air, and they really like that. So, but I just can't over tell you how tough these plants are. I used to work in at a company that we did office plants, and you know how everybody is in the office plant. Like, people pour coffee on it, they ignore it. It gets this is what we planted in offices. They're dark, and they still looked great. This is that plant, the cannot go wrong plant. You cannot abuse it enough. It will still love you back. It will still be happy.
Yeah, it's a great one. It's a great one for the non-green thumb types or people that have never owned plants before. I love them indoors. I have 2 of these inside of my house. I love them. And you know what I read about them, which is really, really cool. They have a lot of surface area, these plants. Yeah. And at nighttime or while you're sleeping around the clock, they actually eat up carbon dioxide and they give off oxygen. So they're a really good indoor plant for that. And I found that to be fascinating. Kind of cleaning the air inside while you got them in there, right?
Exactly. I mean, basically all houseplants do that. Sure. It's part of the way they live. They clean the air, and that's why we actually like having them in office buildings, because they make those environments more healthy. But they do the same thing in our homes. So especially in the winter when you're not getting outside as much, and maybe you're not opening up the windows as much and getting that fresh air through your house, having a nice collection of indoor plants as you go into the fall that are establishing in your house, not only are they beautiful, I just love the look of a house full of plants. They're so pretty, But they are actually improving your air quality and cleaning your air dramatically, and oxygenating your air. So that is all good things for you and your family.
I love the color. You know what's funny is that when you think of greenery, you don't think of it having this much personality, but these really do. And you're getting all three. 3 plants, 1, 2, 3. This is what you're gonna get right in the front. See the little ones we have in the smaller pots? And you can see that, Rochelle, they're already very well established when you receive them.
They are.
And these, I believe, are gonna go out right away for everybody, correct?
Yeah. I think so,
yeah,
yes.
They are.
And unless you live in a super hot area, we might delay just to, so they don't arrive too stressed. But yes, I believe, although these are so tough. I mean, if you touch these, by the way, these are strappy, tough plants.
Yeah.
You might be familiar with succulents. They're a little like a succulent, but they're even tougher. You can just tell how tough they are even by touching their leaves. They almost feel fake.
Yes.
Like plastic, but they're not. They're real. It's amazing. These are tough as nails. I actually saw once a house, I think it was in Brazil, very, very tropical, hot location, and they had clad the side of their house with these as like a green sort of solution to keep it cool. And these things, I mean, can you imagine planting it on a vertical wall? Like no plants are ever happy with that. These were fine for years. I mean, it's just unbelievable how tough these plants are. Really, really easy to grow. So yeah, get your plant nerd on and try this one out first.
Oh, you can't, you
get
can't,
you started.
You can't screw it up. You really can't. They're a customer pick on hsn.com. If you have a brown thumb, this is your ticket to getting you out of the gate to learning how to deal with your plants. And I love them indoors. I mean, I know you can put them outdoors. I love them indoors to fill an area. Plants are so good to have in your house. They're good for here, they're good for your body, they're good for everybody, right? To have them inside something living and growing. These are a customer pick on hsn.com. Grab them while you can. If you use an HSN credit card for the first time today, you'll get $40 in your account, which will cover the HSN price of those flowers. Just got to pay your shipping and handling. No, there is no shipping and handling. You just have to pay tax. So grab them while you can. Rochelle, thank you, darling. It's so good to see you again. We look forward to seeing you again real soon.
We will. All right. See you later.
Bye, Rochelle. All right, 3-pack, grab them.